Joe Scott, and I've set up Everyday Enable to work with the businesses in the area. Businesses are getting an awful lot right for people living with disabilities in the area. We want to give them that voice, we want to really encourage them and give them that confidence to be able to shout about what they're getting right. But also, if there's anything they're worried about, or they're not sure if they're getting it quite right, we want to support them to do that as well.
Joe is offering a phenomenal new initiative, which is exactly what we need. Happy, positive, really useful and practical training that I've already been on and found it absolutely wonderful. With, as always, a healthy dose of humour as well. But moving forward in Selby District, we want this district to be a place where everyone feels they can be who they are, can access everywhere that they wish to go to have the best quality of life possible.
What's really nice about Jo is that she's not afraid to bring her own individual experience of living with disability into the mix and use that to help break down barriers and to help support people and make them feel much more comfortable at asking questions that quite often we all feel a bit uncomfortable about asking.
She's now expanding that service that she's giving into the business side of the community, helping them to become more disability accessible.
Everybody involved with Everyday Enable is somebody that's living with disabilities, so we're bringing that knowledge not from any guidelines but from personal experience, so we can really make that difference by telling them actually this is what needs to happen, and we can talk from our experiences about what's been difficult for us and how that can be made better by making very simple adjustments.
I think something like Everyday Enable is needed to make businesses more aware of issues that they wouldn't necessarily think about. So like I've been in and out of a wheelchair most of my life, and I've had so many issues of not being able to even access shops altogether, so I've just been stuck outside and had to have family members go in and do my shopping for me, or not being able to reach shelves, or just having aisles that you physically can't get down.
I think as somebody that has disabilities, I use a walking stick or a crutch, and I also have hidden disabilities, so I've been into places and been refused to be able to use the toilets because I have a stoma. I've been tutted at, when I've used the disabled facilities.
It kind of makes you feel you're just not considered, I guess, and you almost feel... you almost feel like you're kind of a burden.
Makes me feel incredibly stupid, embarrassed, especially in the beginning. I've hardened up over the years, so it's not quite so bad now, but yeah, in the beginning it was quite humiliating, especially when I had my little boy with me. I think it was even worse then.
Yeah, you just kind of feel extra pressure, and especially because I have anxiety and stuff, it just makes me feel more uncomfortable and kind of puts me off wanting to go shopping or wanting to be out and about, really.
We want to really give businesses that confidence to be able to talk and shout really about what they are getting right, because everybody's getting something right, nobody's getting everything wrong, and we want to be able to provide that support to enable businesses to really shout about that. And there might be some little subtle changes that people can make, but it doesn't have to cost a lot of money, and we can help you to make those differences. If you make mistakes, it shows you're trying, and that's what it's all about. Nobody gets it right all the time, but that's why we're here, and that's what we want to do. We want to help you to get things right and to make those changes, because actually by making those changes you can really increase the footfall and you can increase your profits.
I think there's a real challenge for businesses who can feel uncomfortable or slightly embarrassed by their practices and whether they're up to speed with everything they should be. And the nice approach that Jo takes is to just reassure and allow people to be given the time and space to explore the questions and the issues that they have.
I think the way that Jo does it, they'll realise it's not as hard as they thought it was to do the changes. It just takes a little thing to make a change to somebody's life when they're out and about. You don't take much.
This isn't about people with disabilities and people without disabilities. This is about us all as a whole and how we can come together just to make the local community better for everybody and work better for everybody. And she's got a real natural way about her in the way that she can do that and involve everybody rather than it seeming confrontational. It's always about bringing everybody together to create that and make that happen in a really positive way for the future.
Obviously, for any business, you want to be as accessible as possible because business is there to make money. And what you don't want to be doing is cutting out key customers who could really enrich your business and the success moving forward for both you and the individuals involved. And Everyday Enable just ensures that that happens for everyone. It's just brilliant.